And I'm so glad that you came today to be with us in our production. Just a couple people I'd like to thank. I'd like to thank my partner in crime, Kurt Harbaugh, who's the music teacher here. He's been working with the 4th and 5th graders, and he also lent us a lot of his sound equipment. So thank you very much, Mr. Harbaugh. I would also like to thank Dr. Udd, a principal, for all the support. And I'd also like to mention Nathan Ross and Greg Puryear, who are the other middle school teachers who are also part of helping me corral all the cats over the last several months. So thank you to them. Some 8th grade parents who this is kind of their last year in this because their youngest child is graduating. Michelle Wilson, she was very helpful. And Noni Weaver, who helped with the costume. Responsible for Scuttle's costume, but in the past, Anne has also painted sets for us. So I'm keeping my eye out there. I know there are people out there who can paint and can make things. I'm watching for you. Okay, so Anne, thank you very much, Anne McDonald. Another person is Mrs. Anguiano, Maritza's mother, and she has been, since Maritza came in 5th grade, I found out that she could sew, so I kind of nabbed her for several years to sew. So she started out making mop caps for Pirates of Penzance, and she made all the mermaid tail. So thank you very much for and of course just all the parents, all right, and Father Oakes and the staff here for letting us make a mess out of their room. Using their room. We're going to clean it up today. And just to let you know, this whole production is totally dependent on donations from the parish, from the audience. It's not, we don't have to pay a royalty based on a ticket price, right? But we do have to pay a royalty. So the way we're able to put it on every year is to get donations. So we have a tip jar out there, so if you're able to, please be generous. So this year we're doing Little Mermaid Jr., Hans Christian Andersen's timeless tale of the wayward daughter who feels like she just doesn't fit in. So please enjoy our production of The Little Mermaid Jr.
imagination.
Oh yes, it's simply delightful.
The salt in your skin and the wind in your hair and the waves as they ebb and they flow. We're miles from the shore and guess what? I don't care.
As for me, I'm about to heave ho.
Does that teach you something?
Oh Lord, please, enough seafaring. This talk about mer people of the kingdom sea is nautical nonsense.
There's again, straight ahead.
Majesty, return before our king falls crown.
That's what polite for me, Grimsby. Now follow that voice and end with the have to.
Aye, aye, Captain. There's Mermaid out there in the bottomless blue, and it sings the sovereignty below. Watch out for the land or you go to your ruin. The mysterious fathoms below.
Benevolent Merfolk, welcome. It is wonderful to see all of you here. Ever since the Sea Witch robbed us of your dear queen, celebrations like these have lifted my spirits. Thank you.
Presenting the court composer, Horatio, Melodius, Ignatius, Crustaceus, Sebastian!
Oh, sire, you're gonna love this number. I wrote it for your star pupil.
And who might that be?
Your youngest. Such a voice, that child. Notes as clear as ice. Pitch as pure as water. Why, I haven't heard such magnificent sound since the Queen.
May she rest in peace.
Oh, you're gonna be so proud. If only that girl would show up for rehearsals once in a while.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let the festivities begin.
Oh, we are the daughters of Triton, great Father who loves us and named us well. Aquana, Adrena, Arista, Athena, Adela, Alana, and Ariel. In concert we hope to enlighten the hearts of the merfolk with music swell. Aquana, Adrena, Arista, Athena, Adela, and then there is the youngest in her musical debut. Our seventh little sister, we're presenting her to you. To sing the song Sebastian wrote, her voice is like a bell. It's our sister, Ariel. It's our sister, Ariel.
No, child, I was counting on you most of all.
Ariel! Where in the name of Poseidon is that girl?
Hey Ariel, there you are. Just look, Flounder. The sun, the sand. Isn't it the most beautiful place you've ever seen in your entire life?
I don't know, Ariel. I'm not so sure we ought to be up here.
Don't be such a guppy.
A guppy? I'm as brave as you are. I'm not afraid of anything.
What about sharks?
Where?
Oh, Flounder, you really are a guppy.
I am not.
Oh, look, you'll never guess what I found today. Have you ever seen anything so wonderful in your entire life?
Wow, cool. What is it?
I I don't know, but I bet Scuttle will. Come on, I'll race you. Hey, wait for me. Scuttle!
Mermaid off the port bow. Ariel, how you doing, kid?
Look what we found today,
Whoa,
Scuttle.
what a swim. More human stuff, eh? Let me see.
Can you tell us what it's for?
This is very special. This is very, very unusual.
What is it?
It's a dingle hopper.
A dingle hopper?
My, these babies are fantabulous. Absolutely indispensary. When it comes to dingle hoppers, I'm a regular encyclopedia. Say that you want to have a hairdo like the folks who live up there do that'll flap their wigs. Well, it's absolutely dandy if you use one of these handy little thingamajiggies. Pick up the dingle hopper just like so. Whirl the way I'm twirling now. Give it a little yank, and there you go. You know what they call the dogs? Meow.
Wonderful stuff. That human stuff ain't good enough. Of human stuff. And we are the authority, no need for us to vote. Because we're great at explaining human stuff.
What is it?
A snark lab.
Wow.
When they invented snark flats, just my chance. Something like a bloody dog. Something like we use to make folks dance. Give it a look and then voila.
Wonderful stuff. That human stuff, if you're above. Of human stuff. It's marvelous and
Click AJ, which sounds just like a cake right where that's what the humans say.
wonderful stuff. That human stuff, none of it fluff. That human stuff, and heaven knows since we're the first, we must have get no doubt.
And once you got a cruise majig,
I think I'm one. I'll watch my drink.
that's all you need to bring you up to snuff.
Right out of test out with proper angle, hopper room, and rest assured you'll look real human. We know, 'cause we know human stuff.
Does this thing really work?
Sure thing, kid. And I ain't just blowing smoke. It makes the music, of which the likes you've never heard of.
Music? Oh no, the concert. My father's gonna kill me. The concert was today? Yes. Come on, Flounder. Thank you, Scuttle.
Anytime, sweets, anytime.
Oh, sorceress of the sea, oh beauty of the bride, hail to the sea witch, hail to Ursula.
Flotsam, my pet, jetsam, my darling, come to me, my little sea spies. Mama's feeling woe begone, banished to the nether regions of the sea, no food, hardly any company. I'm simply wasting away.
Poor Ursula.
Yes, poor me. What news do you have?
He, Triton, and the merfolk are celebrating your feat, and he blames you
he does. Use a little black magic to help out a few merfolk, and this is the thanks I get. Well, now it's time to turn the tides on Triton. We just need to find his Achilles heel, a weakness that will crack his armor.
The king is terribly devoted to his daughters, especially the youngest, the one with the beautiful voice, but she missed the celebration.
Apparently Ariel takes her gift for granted, just like her mother did. A woman doesn't know how precious her voice is until she's been silenced.
Silence.
You two find out what she really wants, then lure her here to my lair. I'll whip up a little spell to make her dreams come true. Once we have her trapped, Triton will rush to her rescue. And then, my dears,
Yes?
the trident, crown, and throne will all be mine. Daddy, forgive me. I completely forgot.
As a result of your careless behavior,
Careless and reckless behavior.
the entire celebration was
Ruined. Completely destroyed. This concert can be the pinnacle of my distinguished career.
Sebastian.
But I didn't mean to.
Ariel, listen. You've been given a gift. Your mother's voice. It's a wondrous talent. One that demands stewardship and care. So please, dear child, for the sake of her memory.
I know, Daddy. I know.
But it wasn't even Ariel's fault. We were gonna come back straight away, but then the seagull started going on and on about human stuff. But then we tried to come back, but then he kept on talking. And then he distracted. Yeah.
Seagull, human stuff. You went up to the surface?
Nothing happened.
You could have been seen by one of those barbarians.
Daddy, they're not barbarians.
They're dangerous. Nets, harpoons. You're my youngest.
I'm old enough to look after myself.
As long as you live under my reef, you'll obey my rules.
If you just listen to me for once.
That's the last time you're swimming to the surface. Understood?
You're so unfair.
Ah, she's as stubborn as a barnacle.
Teenagers. Give them an inch and they'll swim all over you.
I can govern a kingdom, but I can't control my own daughter. Perhaps I was too harsh.
Nonsense, sire. If you ask me, you haven't been tough enough.
I haven't?
Ariel needs constant supervision. Someone to watch over her, to keep her out of trouble.
That's not a bad idea.
I'd say it's a right good one.
And you're just the crab to do it.
What?
You heard me. From now on, Ariel is your responsibility.
Mine? But your majesty, I'm just a crustacean. Sure, you ought to pick someone higher on the evolutionary ladder.
If only I could make my father understand. I just don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be bad. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see what I see. I'm dancing, walking around on those. What do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live
Sebastian!
What is all this?
Just a few knickknacks I've collected, that's all.
If your poor father knew about this place,
Oh, please, Sebastian, you're never gonna tell him. He'd never understand.
Ariel, down here is your home. The human world. It's a mess. Life on the sea is better than anything they got up there. The seaweed's always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore, they work all day. Out in the sun, they slave away. While we devote a full time to floating under the sea. Down here, all the fish is happy. As off through the waves they roll.
The fish on the land ain't happy. It's sad 'cause they in the bowl. But fish in the bowl is lucky. They in for a worse fate. One day when the boss gets hungry,
Guess you go beyond the plate.
uh-oh, under the sea. Under the sea.
Nobody beats us, fry us and eat us in fricassee.
Under the sea.
We want to live what's left to go. Under the sea, we have no trouble. We have no troubles. Life is the bubbles under the sea.
The need play to flip the card. The fish play the bass.
And they sound sharp.
The fish play the brass.
Jump, play the jump. The flip is the duke of soul.
The rain can play the rings on the string. The trout rocking out the large fish you see. Some hands cat, they know where it's at. And all that blowfish flow.
Look, a ship!
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
When the starting begins, love begins. Music to me.
Music to me.
So what they
Got
got?
a lot of sand. We got a hard crustacean band.
Each little snail knows how to wear. That's why it's hard under the water. Now we in luck here, down to the muck here under the sea. Hello? Someone's got nailed fish's fins to the floor.
Now suppose I don't want to be king.
I swore an oath to your dear father on his deathbed that changed from a roustabout into a royal, a happy marriage to a princess. Now your next birthday is just now 3 days away.
Did you ever try to take a princess sailing? It's a joke. They're just as get caught in the ring, and most of them can't even swim.
You know, there's lots of women that are flutter kick. Our kingdom needs a queen.
Where am I gonna find her, Grimsby? A girl who is as carefree and alive as the sea itself. Where?
Wow.
It's too much to hope for, isn't it? Somewhere out there, a girl who is a match for a guy like you.
Perhaps you're not looking hard enough.
I've never seen a human this close before.
Me neither.
I thought you were an expert.
And their stuff, sure. But yikes. The sight of him, hideous, ain't it?
dreams, it'll hit me like lightning. Got the happy camera floating quickly.
Whoa! Where's our move here?
Careful, Scuttle!
Ariel!
Ship's busted badly! Oh, good heavens! Secure the rigging! Eric, take the wheel! Man overboard!
It's hard to say. I got a heartbeat.
No, Scuttle, look, he's breathing. He's so beautiful. What would I give to be where you are? What would I give to be beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me?
Prince Eric! Ahoy! Somebody! Anybody!
On your way, kid, before we discover.
Prince Eric, are you alright? Get away, you filthy bird!
A girl. She rescued me. And she was singing.
There now. You took a terrible tumble, dear boy.
That voice. I can't get it out of my head.
Come with me, and have sleep in your bed. Scott is new.
I have to go find her and thank her for saving my life.
You've heard way too many tall tales, my boy.
But she was real.
Yes, Prince Eric, of course she was. As real as Mermaid on the rocks.
Prince Eric. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watch and you'll see. One day
Don't you wonder who's the lucky seafood dish?
She's in love.
She's found a deep sea hug.
She's in love.
And now she's as good as sun.
See her flush.
See her grin. Got to be in love, she's in.
Ariel and someone swimming in the sea. Kissing.
She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. She's in love.
Plain to see.
Plain to see.
No mistake.
No mistake.
Look at those moonbeams.
Look at those moonbeams. Obvious what they must be symptoms of. She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. Yeah.
In love? My little Ariel? So that explains it. Just a minute there, Flounder.
Who? Me?
You know Ariel as well as anybody. Who's the lucky mermaid?
Gee, I didn't know. I didn't even know it was love until the second chorus.
Sebastian, any ideas?
I've tried to stop her, sire, but she doesn't listen. I say, Ariel, you need to stay away from those humans. They're nothing but trouble.
Humans? What about humans?
Who said anything about humans?
Sebastian, have you been keeping secrets from me? Where is that girl?
And now, what it's gonna call this one? A ditty whumper? A thumb doodle? Whatever it is, Prince Eric held it in his own strong, beautiful hands.
Ariel! What is all this?
Daddy, they're mine.
Human junk?
No treasures.
Did you save a human from drowning?
He would have died.
That savage brute could have killed you, and it's my job to keep you safe from harm.
But he didn't frighten me. He made me feel wonderful. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
No? Well, you're certainly talking like one. He's a human. You're a mermaid.
It doesn't matter. You don't understand. I wish Mother were here.
Ariel, I miss your mother just as much as you do, but I'm still the king, and you are not to go to the surface ever again. I'm just trying to protect her, Sebastian.
She'll be all right, sire. Just give her some time.
I hate him.
Ariel, don't say
It was a
that.
friend you turned out to be, spilling everything.
I couldn't help it. He had my closet clown.
I don't need you. I don't need any of you. Go away. I said go away. I don't belong here. If only I was up there.
Poor, sweet, misunderstood child. She has a very serious problem, doesn't she? Who will ease her woes and worries? Who will help her get her man? Perhaps the sea witch can.
Ursula, help me.
She's been dying to help you. Oh yes, but she can't leave the lair.
Then take me to her.
Of course.
Hello? Ariel! Where'd you go? Oh no! Sebastian!
Mistress of the deep, you have a visitor.
I don't know if I should.
Now, must be full of in.
Don't be shy, Ariel, darling. I shouldn't be here. Mother died because of you. Oh, child, what happened to your dear mother was a terrible, unfortunate accident. Poor soul. An accident? Of course! I did my very best to save her. But Father told me the truth is that the ocean wasn't big enough for both your father and me. So he sent me here. And now I see he's driven you away too. He doesn't understand me. Oh, but I do, Dumpling. You and I, gals with ambition. Now tell me absolutely everything. I'm in love with someone. A human. A prince, I hear. Quite a catch. Well, the answer is simple. got to become human yourself. Can you do that? My dear sweet child, it's what I live for, to help unfortunate merfolk like yourself, poor souls with no one else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They were kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways. Repentancy, the light had made a switch. True? Yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And here lately, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed, pathetic, poor, unfortunate souls in pain, in need. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying spells or supplies, and I help them. Yes, indeed. Those poor, unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying spells or supplies, and I help them. Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I had to rake across the coals. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole I've been a saint to those poor unfortunate souls. I have a spell that will turn you into a human for 3 days. Before the sun sets on the 3rd day, you've got to get dear old Princey to kiss you. And if you do, you'll stay human forever. And if I don't, you'll turn back to Mermaid and your soul will be mine forever. Life's full of tough choices, isn't it? Of course, there is one more thing. My fee, but I don't have any. I'm not asking for much, only your voice.
But if I don't have my voice, how will I ever...
You'll have your looks, your pretty face, and don't underestimate the importance of body language. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul, so sad, so true. If you want to cross a bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and achieve your goal. Flotsam, jetsam, now I've got a voice. The boss is on a roll. You poor, unfortunate soul.
So how's about it, Cupcake? If I become human, will I ever see my family again? My sisters? Daddy?
Now, do you want Princey Poo or not? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yes, I'll do it.
That a girl. Now. Beluga, Sepruga, come winds of the Caspian Sea. Larynxis, glossitis, and max laryngitis, la voce to me. Now sing your voice over to me. Sing it, keep singing.
something different about you. Don't tell me. It's your hairdo, right? You've been using the dingle hopper. Nah. Can't quite put my foot on it right now.
She's got legs, you idiot.
Ariel turned her voice to the sea witch to become human.
Not you beautiful pie.
You see? Not a sound. You know what her father would say? I'll tell you what her father would say. He'd say I'd kill himself a crab. That's what he would say.
Now she has 3 days to make Prince Eric fall in love with her. And to prove it, he's got to kiss her.
The prince? Well, I'll say.
Hey, what have we got? Shoo shoo. This one, you're right. You seem familiar. Well, of course it's you. I've been looking for you everywhere. What's your name? Sore throat, huh? Oh, you don't speak at all? I mistook you for someone else. What is it? You hurt? You need help? Well, I've got just the remedy. A warm bath and a hot meal. Come on now. How's it, Laura?
Way to go, Ariel.
That's what I call reeling him in.
This is gonna give me real hot water.
Can you believe that guy? What a crowd.
Attention, attention, les menus à soir. Lobster de square, escargot, holmaker, maintenant.
The things I'd do for that girl. Over the wall, under the gutter, in through the window. Now finally, someplace that's safe. Uh-oh.
Les poissons, les poissons, how I love les poissons, love to jump. And to sit with fish. First I cut off their heads and I pull out the bones. Ah mais oui, c'est toujours délicieux. Les poissons, hi hi hi. I examine too. I pull out what's inside and I sip it up pride. God, I love little fishes, don't you? It's something for tempting the palate. Prepared in the classic technique. First you pound the fish flat with a mallet. Then you slash through the skin, give the belly a slice. Then you rub some salt in. Cause that makes it taste nice. Salt, la la, say bonjour to our friends from the sea. Fish ballet, fish ballet, fish tester, take fish, shall you say jamboree? Very fast. Skipper's nut, fish kebab, to the mouth. If it's grilled, it's too grilled to what to eat.
Roasted and toasted, tenderly steamed.
Tossed in a blender and tangy.
Dish after dish, like fish and
Zoop-da-da, I have missed one.
Imagine washing up like that on the beach. Must have been a horrible shipwreck. Well, we'll never know the truth. You can't even speak for here. Well, never mind. After I screw up and tell, you gonna be fresh as a daisy and your new frock.
Well, now I'm the one who's speechless.
It's been a long time since we dined with a company of such loveliness.
Usually it's just me and grins. He gotta look across the table at my ugly mug.
The bath certainly works its wonders. You're missing your guest in my room, you might say.
She has no voice.
Oh dear.
Why is that unusual? Thank you.
Don't tell me she's fond of pipes. Can't say I blame you. That's an antique from Dusseldorf.
Wow. Looks like your pipe smoked you.
Yes. Well, she certainly knows how to make me smile.
Well, come along, Frisbee. Let's leave the young ones alone for a bit.
You just see the Princess Grimsy drive to dinner. So prim, so boring. But not you. So, if you don't mind my asking, what was it? An accident when you were small? Sorry, I didn't mean. Who needs words anyways? A smile can say just as much sometimes. You're number on your feet, aren't you? Well, dancing being small talk any day. Just the way your legs smile, or laugh. They let you say so many other things. Dancing is a language that is felt instead of heard. You can whisper, sing, or shout without so much as a word. Try it. Go on. Like so. Just let your emotions tell your body what to do. See how much a single gesture can reveal. And every little step, every single step is one step closer to saying what you feel. Do you hear something? Sorry, there's his voice. It's been haunting me. Anyways, I should let you get some rest. Good night.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. The things I do for you, young lady. Now I should march you right back home to your father. So you can be miserable for the rest of your life. All right, it's true. I have no backbone. I'm in. But first, you gotta get that boy to kiss you before it's too late. Now, a few pointers from a clever crab to a little mermaid. First, you gotta bat your eyes like this. Then you gotta pucker your lips like this. Oh, that's good. You put those two things together, and you'll have that boy in the palm of your hands.
No girl has ever dared to join me out here. They're too afraid to muddy their shoes. Peaceful, isn't it? A living soul for miles and miles. If only.
Hi, guys. What's happening?
Nothing is happening.
Shh. They spent all morning on horseback. Now it's a new picnic. Now this, and not so much as a peck on the cheek.
Oh no! There's only one day left!
So, how about this weather?
We gotta do something, and quick.
But
right kind of mood.
You mean like candlelight and champagne?
Nonsense. It don't take all that. All we need, we got right here. Percussion. Strings. Wigs. Words. There you see her. Sha-la-la. Sitting there across the way. Sha-la-la. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Yes, you want her. Sha-la-la. Look at her, you know you do. Sha-la-la. Possible she wants you to, but there's one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl. Sing with me now.
Sha-la-la-la-la, my oh my, but the boys are shy. Ain't gonna kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, make that sad. It ain't a shame, too bad. Ain't gonna kiss the girl.
You know, I really ought to know your name. Maybe I could guess. Alexandra? Emmeline? Beatrice?
Ariel. Her name is Ariel.
Ariel? Hey, Ariel. That's kind of pretty. Okay,
Kiss the
Ariel.
girl. Go on and kiss the girl.
Sha-la-la-la-la, let's go down along and listen to the song. The song said, kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, music play. Do what the music say.
You gotta kiss the girl. 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 Go on and kiss the girl.
Oh, no, you don't. Quickly block that kiss.
What happened? Well, are you okay? Well, we gotta get back anyways. Old Grizzly's planning a ball to find the girl with that voice. He wants to be married by sunset, or else. wish I could say yes, but she's not here.
The sun is nearly set, and your birthday's almost over. You must choose a maid.
Ariel?
Oh, dear one. For heaven's sake, child.
Quiet, Grimsby. Go ahead, Ariel.
Oh, child, oh, poor lost child.
I hope so, dear Eric, that I might find love somewhere in this room.
I have Grimsby, but I've been just too blind to see it. For now, come here, Ariel.
Better be another undress then?
That's the voice. But tell her the competition's over. I've made my choice.
Why look, such a gorgeous sunset. And on the third day, too. Time's up. You lose.
Ariel, what's wrong? Ariel! She's gone into the sea. I have to go after her.
My heavens!
Oh no! The worst is happening!
Ariel, I haven't seen you for 3 days, and I'm worried. I thought you might be here. I've come to apologize.
Most merciful Triton.
Sebastian, where have you been? And where is Ariel?
She'd be so angry if she knew I was here.
I entrust my youngest daughter to you, and what happens? She disappears. I ought to have you cracked and shelled.
He almost was, your greatness.
What kind of tragedy will it take?
A tragedy involving a sea witch.
What?
Don't be a guppy. Don't be a guppy. You see, your majesty, these two slippery eels came along and took Ariel to Ursula, and she traded her voice for a pair of legs.
She bartered away her voice to become human?
Yes. And now she's given up her very soul.
Oh, Ariel, what have you done? Come, we must save my daughter.
Say goodbye to your prince. You're mine now, mermaid. Get ready to spend the rest of your days as my slave.
Ursula,
King Triton, you're right on cue.
what have you done to my daughter?
Nothing. She's done it all to herself, trading her voice away. And for what? Human heartbreak.
Give her back to me.
Not on your life. It so happens that your daughter made a bargain.
No!
Swapped her voice to land a man up where it's dry. Is it finding goodness? Yes. Unbreakable unless
Unless.
there is a little something we could try.
Go on.
Yes, perhaps we could arrange a sort of trade-off. Maybe swap your daughter's soul for, say, your own.
What?
Make this deal and set her free, or else she comes with me to suffer through eternity alone.
It's not my soul you're after. It's my power.
Now, which would you rather be, the king of the sea, or a father to his little girl?
The trident is a great responsibility, Ursula.
Nonsense, try one. Hand it over. Finally, the ocean belongs to me. And now you poor unfortunate soul. Time's up. You're through. Now the power of Poseidon has been once again made whole. All the magic of the trident and the shell in my control. And now dark shall reign forever over ocean, sea, and shore. Now see for yourself how banishment feels. You poor unfortunate soul.
There.
What's this? A human ship?
Who are you? What have you done with Ariel?
Careful, Princey Pooh. The water's looking awfully choppy.
anymore.
Ha!
Captain, we have to go back or she'll pull us under. Look out, the shell!
You fool!
You witch! Not so fast, Guppy. Get the shell.
Stop there, sea snake!
My voice. Well, look who's talking now. No matter. I have what I want now, and you don't.
You may have my father's trident, but you will never have his power.
Impertinent mermaid, I'll dispatch of you just as easily as I eliminated your mother.
The father was right.
Yes, father was right. And now you'll see just how insignificant the merfolk are when Ursula's in charge. With trident in hand, I shall unleash the power of Poseidon to destroy you all. Wait, oh no! Stop! I can't control it!
Ariel, the trident!
No!
Ariel, are you alright, child?
Yes, thank you, Sebastian.
Not such a guppy anymore, am I?
Nope, you're the best friend a girl could ever wish for.
Ariel,
Daddy, I've caused so much trouble. Can you ever forgive me?
why I've never been prouder. Somehow, in the blink of an eye, when my back was turned, you grew up.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you so much.
You love him very much, don't you?
Thank you, Daddy.
You belong in this world now. Stop. But just remember, when you hear the roar of the surf at night and feel the tingle of salt in the air, it's only your daddy checking up on his little girl.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ariel! Who are you?
I am her father, King Triton, and you must be the human who saved her.
With all due respect, sir, Ariel has been doing all the saving.
The king of the sea? And she's his daughter?
Does that upset you?
Heavens no, I'm just relieved she's royalty.
Your Majesty, at last I've found someone who makes me eager to seek my future and claim my birthright as king. But if I go out to sea sometime, I wish to have her by my side. May I have her hand?
Ariel can speak for herself.
She can?